Hey, what up, guys? Mike here. And as promised, I got some auditions for Transformers Nexus Season 2. So, let's get to it. Okay, first up we have Cup. He's going to be part of Wheeljack's team. Look to G1 cartoons for a reference, especially the 1986 movie for a reference. That's pretty much how I want the voice. He's basically a cranky old man who doesn't want to be on the planet he's stuck on anymore, and he wants to get out of there as soon as possible. So, there you go. That's Cup. Next up, we have Warpath, a go get 'em tough, gritty Autobot that can throw down with the best of them. Look to Fall of Cybertron for a reference for the voice of how I want it. Um, and that's pretty much it. Yeah. Wreckgar is up next. Pretty similar to how he was in Origins when Megamog voiced him. He's a little older now, so just kind of adjust to that, make him sound a little bit more older. But he's still the crazy old Wreckgar that he was in Origins. A little bit more responsible now, though. Next up is Ariel. I'll be using TF Prime RC for the character of Ariel. And if I have any female viewers out there, you're more than welcome to audition. I prefer it over a male. It would just be kind of weird for a male to audition for a female role. Um, this character is she's very strong. Um, she's going to be the spy of the team, of course, because she's the smallest of the five. She's part of the Wreckgar team, by the way. And she doesn't back down from a fight, no matter the size of the robot she's going up against. So she's very strong and she's very skillful. So, and when you audition, have a lot of confidence in your voice, um, because that's what kind of robot she is. Next up, we have Knockout. He appeared briefly in episode 1. He's going to make a small return in Transformers Nexus. He'll have a small part, so if you want to have a few lines in the stop motion, you're more than welcome to. Definitely look to TF Prime for a reference on how I want his voice. So there you go. And along with Knockout, we're going to have Tomahawk. Tomahawk is going to be a traitor. He's going to go from the Autobots to the Decepticons because he's just one of those guys that goes with the tougher team, and the Seekers right now are the better team to go with. So he's a young guy. He doesn't quite get it. So with him, make up your own voice, and I'll see who gives a better voice and who fits the character better. Another minor character is Detour. He's one of those bots that talks a big game but has very little to show for it. So again, with these minor characters, just do your own voice. Just make up your own voice. I like when people make up their own voice because it shows the range that they have. So with this guy, just make up your own voice, and we'll see who does it better. Next up is Blitzwing. He's going to come back. We're going to explain why he disappeared for all those years. Um, and he's going to have a double personality. Look to Transformers Animated for a reference. But he'll have two personalities. Whether he's going to change faces or not, I don't know yet because my faces are a little stuck. They don't like to move. And that's a big deal in stop motion because you don't want to move your figures too much. So, yeah, we'll see. Next up, we have Springer, the new improved Springer. There's going to be a reason for that. Like I said, like whenever a robot gets an upgrade, there's going to be a reason. Um, he has a much more important job in this next season, so look to G1 for references of how I want his voice. So yeah, there you go. Next up, we have Sandstorm, a mysterious character that kind of comes out of nowhere. He doesn't really side with the Autobots, and he doesn't side with the Decepticons. He's kind of on his own, even though you can see on his chest there's an Autobot symbol. But he's a mysterious character. Nobody knows who he is, but he does have a purpose. For his voice, maybe a mysterious type of voice, kind of like a lockdown type of thing. He's mysterious. You don't know where he's coming from, and you don't know which side he's on. So there you go. And finally, Metroplex. If you remember right, he appears in TF3, Episode 3. And we're going to bring him back here in Transformers Nexus. He's going to have a pretty big part in Transformers Nexus, actually. Uh, we all know what kind of voice he has. He has a big booming voice, so If you can create that with whatever voice program you have, go ahead and do that. But try not to distort the voice too much to where we can't understand it. Make it so that I can understand it and the audience can understand it. So there you go. There you guys go. Just remember, if you guys don't get a part, you know, don't take it personally. It's just I've got to choose somebody, and if I don't choose you, then that's just the way it goes. It's how this works. So don't get too upset if you don't get chosen. All right. So, alright, you guys have a good day.